Man, that is nuts. I can't believe that has just happened. It's right here on our doorstep, right in front of Indy.
We are bringing you up to real time in today's video. We have just had my parents on board for 2 weeks, had an absolute blast, but now they have flown home and we are getting ready to fly out to the BVI for the Odyssey Sailing Festival. So today we're going to sail over to Tahiti. But right before we do, we want to show you what happened when we woke up this morning to yells and shouting right next to our boat. We just woke up and heard shouting right outside our cabin. So we came rushing out to see what was going on, to see what the problem was. And there are like 15 local guys and a whole ton of fishing boats all working together. There is a bait ball right in front of our boat and they have got it encircled in a net, and it's all going on and it's right here. We get to watch. So everyone is working together. They're all like holding onto this floating line and swimming to make the circle smaller and smaller. And there's people in the boats hauling in the line as well. It's really cool to watch. Some of the pearl floats were bumping off the side of our hull because all of the net is kind of getting tangled up in our bridle and our anchor chain. So we're trying to reverse as much as we can and get the boat out of the way. But I think our anchor is right underneath the fish. So we can't like move the boat forward to lift anchor and clear out the way. So we're doing what we can. But Iain has now jumped in to help them. He is trying to hold the pearl floats off our hulls so that they don't bang them, try and stop everything getting tangled. And he's taking a camera with him. So hopefully we'll get some pretty cool underwater shots of what this looks like as well. A whole bunch of guys have now swam down to like the weights that are at the bottom of the net, and they've lifted them up and swum forward maybe 5 or 10 meters. So the bottom of the net, which is weighted down on the sand, is now in front of our anchor. And now as the boats pull in the net to make the circle smaller, hopefully maybe we are now free and not causing havoc with what's going on. It's so impressive to see everybody working together, and I have no idea how long this is going to take. They must have been out here for like an hour already. So I've reversed as much as I can on our engines. I think we are now mostly out of the way, out of harm's way. They did also lift up our anchor and move it, so we've essentially dragged a bit. We'll have to sort ourselves out after this, but thankfully there is not much wind, so I don't think we're going to go anywhere. But I have just been watching a turtle swim right by, and then a shark turned up, which I suppose makes sense if you're fishing. It is all going on. Iain just came in to take a little break and I asked him to fly the drone, so hopefully we have got some really killer shots from above. But he was saying he'd been having a chat with a lot of the fishermen out there in the boats, and it turns out it's basically like one large family from Moorea here, and they tried to catch pretty much this same bait ball of fish a few days ago. It was bigger then, but they didn't manage to land it. So they've managed to sort of separate off a group of the fish today, and they so far have been able to keep them in the net. So they are really excited. If they can try and land all of these, they will then send the fish over to Tahiti to be sold. I think they are Cerro mackerel. We will find out later for sure, but yeah, it's really cool seeing everybody, like more boats keep arriving from shore with more people coming to help. Maybe some people have gone back in for a rest, I'm not entirely sure. Someone just came out with drinks for everyone. Someone else was like on a Zoom call with their family whilst they were in the water. The spirits are high, it's wonderful. Looks like they're now dropping a smaller net inside the ring of fishing net that they have created. So maybe this is what's actually going to catch the fish and pull them up. But they've got like 2 guys in a boat with no engine, 4 people swimming and pushing the boat around, and then another few people in the water moving the net and pulling it to where it needs to be. They just did their first catch and brought the smaller net around. About, I don't know how many of the fish they got, maybe a quarter of what was there they caught in the net, and the rest escaped into the larger one. So they've just unloaded all of them into another boat. That has whizzed off to shore, I'm guessing to just prepare these and get these cold as quickly as possible, and everybody else has stayed here going for a second round. I don't know how many times they're going to do this, maybe till they get every single fish, but the sharks are definitely circling now. There's 3 that I can see in the water. They can smell the activity. This is like the 3rd or 4th catch that they have got this morning, and this one is so heavy. There are so many fish in the net that the boat is so full it is nearly underwater. One guy has already fallen out the boat trying to pull the fish in. Another girl had to jump out and swim because the boat nearly sank. Now I can see why. They've probably been out here for 3.5, almost 4 hours. Now I can see why. It takes patience, it takes skill, it takes teamwork, but the catch that they have landed at the end of this, and they're not even done yet. And that is so kind. Iain has just been helping them when a fish got caught in the net, but then they didn't manage to haul it up. He's just been diving down to grab them and put them in the boat. And they've just turned around and given us 2 just to be really kind and generous and to say thanks for helping out. I mean, we hardly did anything. We've just been watching and filming it all, but everybody is so lovely. There's sharks in the water, so you might want to pass them quick. Wow! Look at those beauties! Woo! Maruru! So the fish are filleted, we've put everything in the fridge and the freezer, and now we can get on with plan A for the day, which is sailing across to Tahiti. We have a plane waiting for us to fly us to the BVI. We are going to the Odyssey Festival this week. I am so excited. Here we go.
We have made it back across to Tahiti. We're just about to pass Marina Taina. It was a little bit of a boisterous motor sail across because the weather has been unpredictable.
It was bouncy.
It was bouncy, like 4 or 5 meter high waves, all quite tight together. Yeah, we wanted to film it. We totally didn't manage to film a single thing. Maybe we got like 2 or 3 B-roll shots at best. So sorry you didn't get to hang out with us then. However, that did get us thinking. We're about to head off to, and I have lost my voice, by the way, so the squeaky adolescent is not on purpose.
It's just excitement, that's what it is.
So excited. We're here because we're about to have flights back to the BVI in the Caribbean.
Woo-hoo-hoo! It has been so long since we've been in the Caribbean, and it is not just going to be us on a boat. Oh, there's a turtle in front of us. We are going to be joining in with all of the other skippers at Odyssey. A bunch of our patrons are coming out to sail with us, and I am just so excited. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, Odyssey Sailing Festival is like a really cool gathering of sailors from YouTube channels, from TV shows, from just like notable sailors. We probably talked about this, well, we did talk about this back during Christmas run and stuff when we were telling you all that you could book tickets to come along and see if there was space on any of the boats. And thank you for all of you who did get in touch. We have kind of been blown away with the response. It's been really, really cool. However, it got us wondering if that meant there was actually quite a few of you who might want to come and hang out with us on a sailboat.
Yeah, as you know, we don't plan ahead. We don't know what we're going to be doing after Odyssey, but do let us know. If you wanted to come on Odyssey and the dates didn't work or it just didn't land this time round, whatever, let us know because we're kind of open to ideas. So if there's a lot of you who want to sail with us in the future, we would love to do something that allows you to come and do that because we just think that would be really fun to kind of share this adventure a little bit more in real time actually on a boat with some people. I know that a lot of our patrons are looking at buying a boat and setting out cruising, and we've helped them kind of narrow down their search a little bit. So helping people on that journey is a real passion for us.
It's actually really cool. So yeah, if you're thinking about cruising, you have even the slightest hint you might want to, or to be honest, you just want some time out in the water and you want to hang out and have fun, we will be an open book. We'll answer all the questions you can imagine. We'll give everyone an opportunity to do everything from helming to winching to repairing, probably, knowing us. But like, yeah, just get a real flavour for what it actually means to be out on a boat cruising real time. So get in touch with us, let us know, because this might be a harebrained, stupid idea that we've just come up with because we're slightly delirious from lack of sleep and having had a roly passage thought, why isn't everyone experiencing this? Otherwise, maybe it is a little nugget of gold that might actually turn into something quite special.
Yeah. Either way, we are going to be sharing a lot of content from Odyssey over the next couple of weeks on our socials. So if you don't follow us on Facebook and Instagram, you can follow over there and see what we're doing. But we are going to take 2 weeks off releasing videos because we're going to be on planes, and so we cannot edit.
I don't think you want to watch us just sitting on planes getting grumpy.
So we will be back with you in 2 weeks' time with the adventure. That is the plan. But yeah, follow us on Facebook and Instagram if you want to keep real time with what is going on, because we don't know.
We're pretty real time as it is, hence we're taking 2 weeks off. We're going to keep Patreon live the whole time that we're over in BVI as well. So be in contact and giving updates and saying what we're up to and making you all jealous for all the fun we're having.
Pretty much.